Hello there. Today in this tutorial, I am going to show you how to do your gel nails at home with everything purchased from Amazon. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you are here and you have been following our story, this video is going to be a little bit different. This is a specific tutorial on how to do your nails at home. So Sebastian, he will not be in this video. All right, let's get into it. Things that are necessities to do gel nails at home. Obviously, you need gel polish. This brand here, Beetles brand, is actually on Amazon. You can buy a pack, I think, of like 10 of them or 12 of them for like 10 bucks. So there's all different colors in here. I don't use a lot of these colors, but sometimes I do family members' nails and they like these colors, as well as these options. Today, I am actually going to be using a thick gel. It is from a brand called Light Elegance. You can go to their website. This is French press. That's what's on my nails now. I just preferred this color. I like the sparkle in it. I like the gel of it. So I'll show you what that looks like. It starts out literally as a gel. I will show you that a little bit more later. And everything that I talk about in this video, I will do my best to link in the comments. You are going to need a UV light. This is from Amazon. I've had it for 5 years. I think I paid $25 for it. It's a little messy. Simple, from Amazon. I prefer a longer nail. My nails don't grow very quickly, and if they do, they're very brittle. I'm taking biotin for that, but you know, it is what it is. So I prefer to have a little bit more length on my nail, so I do put a false nail on top of my own nails. So if you prefer a little bit of length, you can apply all of these products on top of a false nail. However, everything I do in this video, you can do to your own regular nail. You can just do it on top of your natural nail. You don't need a false nail. You are going to need files as well as an electric file. That's what's going to help take off the product of your nails a lot quicker. This is also from Amazon. I think I've also had it for about 5 years, and I think I paid maybe again $20, $25 for it. If you choose to do long nails, they're usually typically very long, so you're gonna need a nail cutter. I think this was $4 on Amazon. Cuticle trimmer, I also like to use this to trim the sides of the false nails because they tend to be a little too wide for my nails. So this just gets in nicely and cuts the sides. A regular clipper, and these are optional if you plan on doing your nails all the time. These are just little nail beds for the top of your electronic nail file. And then, of course, you are going to need, a base coat and a top coat for the gel. Has to be UV LED soak-off gel. So what this means actually for this product specifically, if you choose to use the Beetles brand of gel polish, so there's gel polish and then there's actual gel applicator. But the gel polish, actually, you can soak off. So you would put like a little bit of acetone, dip your hands in a bowl, and all of the product that you put on would actually soak off. And then you can use the file to kind of get the rest of it, whatever's left over that doesn't soak off. However, because I'm using a different kind of gel, this one actually has to be filed off because it's UV gel. It's a little bit thicker than that. So I use a file, but you do need a base coat and a top coat. And then obviously nail gel if you're planning on putting false nails on top. All right, because I already have gel previously on my nails, you can tell it's kind of grown out there. I think these have been on for about 2.5, 3 weeks. But because I already have this hard gel on top, I do have to take it off. So what I'm gonna do is plug in my file. You wanna have it on a medium speed, and you don't wanna put too much pressure on your nail because you can actually burn yourself if you leave it in, one space for too long. So I'm very lightly going over. The file does all the work itself. The file does it all on its own. So you don't have to press super hard. You're just gonna go in. It takes about maybe 3 minutes per nail to kind of get all that previous hard gel off. Again, if you choose to just buy the gel polishes, I'll show you the difference. But if you choose to just buy the gel polishes from Amazon, those can soak off, so you can skip this step. But because this is a tutorial and I already have gel on my nails, I need to show you how I'm going to take this off. So I'm going to do this to all 10 of my nails and get them nice and naked. For those of you who plan on using false nails and maybe the harder gel, you do have to take most of this color off in order to get your necks fresh coat on. So you see that? It's already kind of taking some of that off. Just go in and let the gel, or let the file do its job. Okay, I'll come back when this hand is done. I have gotten most of my nails filed off, most of that color filed off. I kind of wanted to show you how I do it on a full nail. So in the corners here, I got like just a little bit of like gel buildup and glue buildup probably. So I'm just lightly putting the file over that area, letting the file do its job. Again, you don't want to press too hard. The file does all the work for you. Just got to keep kind of like rotating your nail. And again, this is like your second application, right? Like the first time you're ever doing your nails, it's not going to be this hard because you're not taking off any color. That's why I didn't film most of me taking this color off, because if you're doing your nails for the first time, you don't have to do this step. But it's good to know for when you do your nails and then you need to get your second set. So as you can see right there is where the fake nail is sitting on top of my nail. So that is a false nail on top of mine. And what I'm gonna specifically do, so you can kind of see it over here on this nail and this nail as well, I'm gonna check and see if the entire false nail is loose or if it's just that corner. If it's just that corner, I'm just gonna put a little bit of glue right there and kind of seal that part down. So if the whole nail seems like it's on there pretty tightly, the only place that's really lifting up is like right there. So I'm just gonna take my nail glue, put a little bit on that corner and reseal it down. I'm just gonna take it and put it right underneath it. I don't know if I can do it on camera. I'm just gonna put it right kind of on top of that area. Clean off the side of your nail like so. And just let it dry over there. Kind of pull it forward so the glue gets underneath it and just let that dry. Okay, for a typical person who has never done their nails before, it's safe to say that this would be your base starting area. Again, I do have false nails on top of my nails, but I'm treating these as if these were my regular nails because it doesn't matter if the falsies are on top of them or if you do it on your regular natural nail. So if this is what your hands look like, you have no nail polish on them and you just have your nails, this is where we're starting. You want to take that electric file to the top of your nails because you kind of want to rough the base up a little bit. It just helps the base coat of the UV gel, the base, kind of get in there and kind of adhere better, and then it's going to grab that polish a little bit better. So if you don't want to go and buy an electric nail file, you can just take a regular nail file and kind of rough up the bed of your nails just a little bit. You don't have to do too much. You just want to get them nice and a little bit roughed up. It helps, again, just have things kind of adhere. So you're going to take that nail file and just kind of rough up your nail beds. And then before you put anything on your nails, you're just going to want to shape your nails. Shape them the way that you want them. I prefer to have mine kind of squared off on the sides and squared off on the top as well. So I'm going to go ahead and shape all of my nails. And literally, I'm just going to take the nail file on the side like this and on the side like this. It's a little hard to do with the camera. On the side. And then I'm going to run it across the top and just create that nice straight line. By the way, I am not a professional. I did work in a hair salon and a nail salon in high school, and that's kind of where I learned to do a lot of these techniques. But if you're new to our channel, or maybe you're not, when I had my son, he was in the hospital for the first 3 months of his life, and I was a new mom, and at that time I had been getting my nails done like once a month all the time. It's a form of self-care for me for sure. So I decided, you know what, I don't have time to go to the nail salon anymore. So I just looked online and I just bought the material online. Everything that I showed you in the beginning of the video is what I bought. And I bought everything off Amazon, and I just started doing my nails at home. And I've been doing that for about 5 years. So trust me, it's very, very simple. you want to start with your natural nail, buff the top a little bit, and then shape your nails. That is the first step. Everything I did prior to that was because I already had nails, I already had gel on my nails, so I had to remove that in order to get to our base starting point. So again, what I'm doing here, I'm just shaping my nails to the shape that I want them. You see how they're kind of squared off now? I prefer to have a little more kind of squared off look to my nails. We're gonna go ahead and finish shaping these and cleaning them up. Whether it is your natural nail or you have false nails on top of your natural nail, once you have your nails completely clean with no product on them, you are ready to start the process of putting the gel on top of your nails. So I have filed and shaped my nails to the shape that I want them. So they are clean, there's no product on them, there's no oil on them. I have buffed the top of them, and then I have shaped the sides and the tops of them. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this base coat. It's by this brand. Sorry, sunlight's coming in. I got this on Amazon. I got both the base and the top coat. I think they were $7 for both. And it comes out just like a polish. So you are going to just apply this polish as you would any other nail polish. Make sure that you are using a UV LED base coat, sorry. Just gonna apply a nice, good, generous amount, right as you would nail polish. And what I like to do, because my thumb is a little bit further away from all my other nails, once I have that first base coat on my thumb, I'm gonna turn this on to 60 seconds, stick my thumb right under the light, and what that light is gonna do is it's gonna cure and it's gonna harden that base coat that you just put on. I like to do my thumb first, so then I can do the rest of my nails, because this is, it's a curing product. It kind of slides a little bit. So because my thumb is, this way and my hand is this way, I don't want to put the product on my thumbnail and then rotate my hand like this to do these nails, because then the gel over here, the base gel, is going to kind of slide to the side and get on your cuticle. So I like to do my thumb first, put it in, let it cure for a minute, and then do the rest of my nails. My thumb is cured. That product now is not going to go anywhere. I do self-tan, so I think I got a little bit of self-tan left over in my nail. That's okay. It's not dirt or anything nasty. I believe it's self-tan. So anyway, once again, I'm not a professional. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the exact same thing to the rest of my nails. I'm gonna take this base coat, and you're just going to apply it like a nail polish on top of all of your nails. You can probably hear Sebastian in the background. He is sitting next to me while I do this. For the most part, he's very patient with me. Again, whoa, whether you have false nails or you're doing this to your natural nail, it does not matter. So if you prefer a little bit of length, go ahead and pop a false nail on top of there. Oh my goodness, you got a lot to say back there. So I'm just applying this base coat to all of my nails, right up to the cuticle. When you're shaping and filing your nails before you apply the base coat, it is a good idea to push your cuticles back just a little bit. Just a little. Okay, so I've got that base coat on all of my nails. I'm gonna stick them under the light again for 1 minute. Once that light comes off, you are ready to apply your color. So let's get into color really quickly. Whether you prefer solid colors or a little bit of glitter, this brand from Amazon, Beetles brand, again, if you just look up Beetles gel from Amazon, it should come up. Sorry, let me show you. This is just the Beetles gel polish. They have both. This is a solid color from that brand. That's kind of like similar theme to this one. It has kind of the same color scheme. And then this color is pretty similar to that one. I just prefer the little bit of thicker gel. It's just what I've always used, but the application is the same. So if you were to go buy this brand, this also comes out just as, it's like a nail polish. You put it on just as you would a nail polish. You paint it on your fingers. It's a little bit thicker than nail polish, again, because it is a gel polish, but you would apply this directly to your nails as you would nail polish. Again, I like to start with my thumb first because it's gel polish and it kind of moves. So I like to do my thumb, put my thumb under the light to cure, and then do the rest of my nail. Today, I'm gonna be using the gel polish that I have been using for years and years and years, but once again, the application is the same. This one comes in a gel form, so I use a little paintbrush, also on Amazon, to apply it. But again, if you decide to order just regular gel polish, which is a little bit easier than this thicker gel, it is applied the same. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna stick my brush into this, just as you would be dipping that polish into that container. And you're just gonna apply it like you would regular nail polish. It just goes right onto the nail. Kind of wanna push it up towards that cuticle and pull it down, just like regular nail polish. I just kind of learned to do my nails with this specific brand, so that's why I'm using it. I'm gonna dip in, just get a little bit more, kind of fill in those empty spaces over here. Push it towards the cuticle. You don't want to get up onto the cuticle, but you can push it towards. Kind of smush it in a little bit and then pull it down. I do 2 coats of this. A little hair on the end, that's fine. Just like that. Make sure you pull it down the sides here. And then I'm going to cure this. I'm going to put this right into the light for 60 seconds. I'm going to let that cure, and then I'm going to do the rest of my nails. I'm gonna do the same thing I just did to the rest of my nails. Get a nice amount on there, nice amount of product. Sorry, I'm trying to look at the camera and my nails, so it's a little bit hard. Again, wanna get right up close to that cuticle and then just pull the product down. Sometimes it gets caught at the end there, you can just swipe it. Gel polish is known to be a little bit slippery, so sometimes you can see it starts moving towards the sides of the nail and towards the cuticle. You can take a little Q-tip or a toothpick, or you can just take your own nail and kind of clean up the sides there. Do the same thing. Push it up towards the cuticle. Pull it down. I am on my thumb over here. I am going to use the Amazon brand to show you the process, just so you're able to see that it really is the same application process for both products. I'm used to using the little bit thicker gel. It's very simple. People think it's really hard to do your own nails at home, but it's not. It is so easy. It's literally just like painting your nails. I need a little bit more product. It's just like painting your nails. The only extra steps that you have to do is, obviously you need an a UV LED light, because you're curing the polish. That's what makes it last a little bit longer. The gel polish, that's the craze with the gel polish, it lasts a little longer. But the only difference between using like gel polish and regular nail polish, it's just that you have to add that base coat and that top coat. That's what kind of secures all that product in and why it lasts a little bit longer. But if you can paint your nails, you can do your own gel nail polish at home. So see, there's a little product buildup down there. I'm not gonna mess with it too much. I'm gonna try to take some off. And then actually once it cures, I'm just gonna file. Once it's completely done, I'm just gonna file and kind of reshape the tip of that nail. You can see there's a little chunk there that cured. That's okay. Same thing here. Apply that product, pull it down. Make sure you're getting the sides. And you're gonna put those into the light, 60 seconds. Okay, these nails have been cured. And like I said, I like to do a second coat just to see how you can kind of see my natural nail color still under here. So I'm going to go in and on top of all these nails, I'm just going to put a second coat on top of all of them. My second coat is applied. Now, as you can see, that color of my natural nail is kind of less easy to see. You see more of the polish rather than the nail underneath. I'm going to put those in for a minute, and then we're ready for the top coat and some shaping, and that is it. All right, that second coat has been cured. As you can see, the product has fallen down a little bit over the nail. This corner also, it's kind of crooked right there. You can see that. that's fine. We're gonna file that and reshape our nails after the top coat. The top coat is what's going to secure all of this in. The top coat is going to seal everything. And after you cure with the top coat, your nail is going to be hard and it is going to be dry. So again, same thing with the top coat. You're going to apply it just as a polish to all of your nails. You only need one top coat and you apply it just like polish. Make sure you cover the entire nail. Don't forget the sides. Kind of turn your nail a little bit. This product is very slippery as well. So just like with the base coat and all of the polishes, I'm going to do my thumb first, put that in the light for a minute, and then go back and do the same thing to all of my nails. Put that in there. Put the rest of the top coat on all of my nails. Get a nice good amount of product on your nail. Make sure you get the sides. I think that's where a lot of people start having problems, or they don't really like the gel process because their nails start to lift and chip from the sides because you don't cure the sides. People forget you got to kind of turn your nail a little bit and make sure you're getting that entire nail covered with the top coat to create that seal. Again, please make sure when you're buying these products, I'm going to try to link them in the description, that the base coat and the top coat are UV LED. It's a specific brand. That's what cures under the light. That's what, you know, makes this process a gel process. Okay, I'm going to put those right into the light, 60 seconds. All right, the light just went off and literally fresh out of the lamp, my nails are dry. They are dry. They are hard. The only thing I'm gonna do now to just finish the process is I'm gonna go over these. See this little area here kind of got, there's a chunk on the corner here. And then there was another area that kind of like slipped down a little bit. I'm just gonna take my file and file that away. I'm gonna kind of just reshape my nails, go on the sides, give them a good shape. Same with this one. This one got a little thick. That's okay. Reshape them. Just give them that final touch at the end there. And you are done. That is how you do your gel nails at home. Now, obviously, I use different product than these. So what I'm gonna do, how I'm gonna end the video, if you want, you can take a little alcohol pad and you can just go over them, kind of clean them, just so they're nice and, you know, fully done, fully clean underneath, sanitized, everything looks good. But what I'm gonna do, because I did use a different product than the ones that you can get on Amazon, I have my natural thumb over here. It has no product on it. It has no false nail on top of it. This is just my regular nail. I am going to shape it a little bit. I'm going to try to get that corner a little bit more smoothed out. But you can obviously tell the difference. That's why I like to put false nails on top of mine, because if I didn't, my nails would look like that. So what I am going to do is I'm going to show you how to do this exact process with the gel from Amazon. So I'm going to go ahead and file my nail really quick. Just give it a little bit of shape. See if I can get in there. I have no nail over here. Just gonna repeat this process. Just give it a little bit more shape over there. Get in that cuticle side. Run over the top of it. Again, if you have nothing on your nails, nothing at all, this is the part of the video, I guess more specifically, you want to pay attention to. Everything I already did is the same thing, but we're just gonna redo it on a bare nail. So now that I've got that just a little bit buffed out, I'm gonna start the process again, just using the other product. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go in with that base coat right on top of my, right on top of my natural nail. I'm gonna apply that, just like that. Put that in the light for 60 seconds. Let that cure. Okay, that thumb is all cured. So instead of using the polish that I used, the gel that I used, I'm gonna use the product from Amazon. It's the Beetles product. You can find, there's so many colors, hundreds and hundreds of colors, but I just want you to be able to see what it looks like just for visual purposes on an actual regular nail with no fake nail, none of the process that I did, how I do my nails. So again, this is just like regular nail polish. You're gonna apply it on top of that base coat. This is more of a solid color. I have come to find out that you do need good 2 coats of this. Also, I'm going a little bit slower because now I'm using my left hand and I am right-handed. So the process takes me a little bit longer, but you are going to apply it just as you would nail polish, right on top of that base coat. And then you're gonna put that right into the light, 60 seconds. Once that light comes off, if you want to stick with the solid color, you can go ahead and just add your second coat of whatever color you choose on top of this if you'd like. You know me, maybe you don't, but if you do know me, I like a little bit of glitter, obviously. So I'm gonna try the Beetles brand of their glitter. I have not used this in a while. Wow, that's a pretty crazy color. But I'm just gonna go ahead and put that right on top of this color. Let's see how it works. Again, I have not used this, so we'll see. I'm not really digging the color, but that's okay. Again, you could just do 2 coats of that solid color if you prefer, but I like a little bit of glitter, kind of pressing the color down into my nail and then kind of pulling it forward. I'm not digging the color. I like a little bit more of that color, but that's fine. It's not, you know, super thick off my nail. It's just normal. I'm gonna put that into the light. Okay, and now that that light came off, I'm gonna do the exact same thing I did with these nails using the other product. It's the exact same process. I'm just gonna throw a top coat on top of there. Again, I don't really prefer this color, and I also don't prefer the length of this nail, but I wanted you to be able to see what it looks like just on a regular natural nail with no tip using the products you can find from Amazon. So I'm gonna put a nice top coat all over this nail. Give it a good swipe. Back under the light for 60 seconds, and that is it. It is literally that simple. All you need is the base and the top coat, which is a UV LED base and top coat gel, and then you pick your color. File your nail just a little bit, even if it's your natural nail, get it nice and a little buffed up, shape your nail, apply your base coat, put it in the light for a minute. Apply your 2 color coats, whether it's a solid color or glitter. In between, apply a coat of color, put it in the light. Apply your second coat, put it in the light. Then you're gonna put your top coat on, put it in the light, and you are done. Again, it comes out dry, it comes out hard, and you're done. So the process is the same for both. Again, I just prefer to have a little bit longer nail. I got the fake nails from Amazon. These last me like 3 weeks at least, to where I don't have to do my nails. But yeah, that's it. Now, let's say that you do all of this to your nail, you see this video, you go out, you buy the products, you do all of your nails, you love them, and in a week or 2, you're ready to change your color. How are you gonna get this off your nails, right? If you just do the products from this brand and the base coat and the top coat that I showed you, see how it says soak off? If you just do these products, you can just get a bowl of acetone and dip your nails into them, and it will actually just start to dissolve the product, okay? You don't need anything other than just dip your nails into a bowl, and all this stuff, like 5 minutes, it's gonna start to peel off. However, the easier way that I do, I wouldn't know if it's easier, but what I do is I take that nail file, that electric nail file for about $20 on Amazon, and I do exactly what I did in the beginning of the video. It takes like a minute or 2, and you just go over the nails, you get all that color off, you get a nice, you know, base again where you have nothing on your nails, it's just a little buffed out, and you repeat the process again. You start with the base coat, you put your new color on, and you put your top coat on. Just make sure that in between each coat, you're curing it for a minute. Base coat, cure, color coat, cure, color coat, cure, top coat, cure, and then you're done. So I hope that's helpful. I am filming a vlog, a regular vlog following Sebastian, Gio, and I. I'm still doing that. I kind of did this in the middle of that while he was having his breakfast. So after you watch this video, give me about a couple hours and we'll see you again for our regular typical Friday vlog. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment below. Again, I am not a professional. I'm just a regular mom, stay-at-home mom, and this saves me so much money doing my nails from home, and it's so much easier than you think. It really is. I'm going to do my best to link all of these products in the comments, and for now, I guess we'll see you guys later. Hey, bye-bye. Don't talk to me, Mom. Bye-bye.